There we go. So the key to not being hijacked by these emotions is to acknowledge them, stay present, let them move through us. As one of my teachers said this week, think of these thoughts and feelings as tourists. They don't have to move in. And one way to stay present is to connect with the breath, which we're going to be doing today. So if we're feeling fear now, I think a lot of people are, don't run away from it, even though that's exactly what we want to do. But stop, breathe, notice, and allow it to pass through you. Okay, allow your eyes to close if they're not already closed. Sit in a comfortable seat. So Lonnie is here as a model, but I will be explaining everything, but if you're not sure of something, look up. Allow your tailbone to sink into the mat. Allow gravity to take over. And at the same time, allow the crown of your head to reach up to the sky, lengthening your spine. Bring in a little bit of a navel pulling in here. Lift up your heart a little bit. Let your shoulders drop and soften into this. And let's just breathe here. Notice your breath. Notice your emotions, what's going on in your mind. Just breathe, feel. Now take your thumbs and put them at the base of your skull and pull up a little bit. You can put your fingertips on the rest of your head and now do some head circles here. Try to get full range of motion. Slow it down a little bit. Keep breathing. And then pause and reverse the circles. Nice. Bring your head to stillness. Drop your arms. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Inhale your shoulders forward and up. Exhale them back and down. Forward and up and back and down. Coordinating breath with movement here. It's going to give your mind something to pay attention to. When your mind follows your breath, it gives it something to do. One or two more. And then reverse the circles. You can inhale them back and up. Exhale forward and down. Keep breathing. And come to stillness. Put your hands on your knees and start doing hip circles. So what we're going to do is we're going to imagine that our torso is a spoon and our pelvis is a peanut butter jar that's almost empty, and you're scraping out all that peanut butter. Great. You could inhale back and exhale forward. Nice. And then reverse the circles. A couple more breaths here. And and come to stillness. Now bring your hands to the sides of your body. Great. Inhale your arms up, the sides of your ears, perfect, and twist to the right side. Bringing your left hand down on your right knee. Right hand behind you. Bring that right hand close to your tailbone. Lengthen up. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist a little deeper. Pull your navel into your spine here. Deep inhale. Exhale. Now staying in the twist, just rotate your head over the opposite shoulder. Nice. Look behind you. Give your eyes a stretch. Take a breath here. And then return your head to the other side. Another breath here. Good. Now lift up that back arm. Lift it straight up to the sky. Lengthen. And then lean over the opposite knee for a side stretch. You're breathing into that extended side. So breathing in here, but don't let your left side collapse. Extend there as well. Great, and breathe. Now you can drop that extended hand down to your left knee. Curl in, round your back, melt forward. Feel yourself breathing into your back. Feel your back ribs expand. Breathe into the back of your heart. Nice, guys. Now come on up with an inhale. Keep your arms crossed in front of you. Great, at the elbow. And we're going to wrap our arms into eagle arms. Now, you could go palm to palm. If that works for you, you can go back of the hands together, or just like this, if that works. We're giving ourselves a stretch to the shoulders. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to start rotating your elbows to the right side. Big, big circles, as big as you can do here. Nice. And now reverse. And come to stillness. And now I want you to lift your elbows up. Give yourself a little back bend on an inhale. And then exhale, fold forward, but keeping your elbows in the stretch. Good. Try to release down. Great. Okay, on an inhale, bring yourself up, release your arms, and twist down to the other side. Great. Make sure that that back hand is close to your tailbone, so you can have a lengthened spine here. Crown of the head reaches to the sky, your tailbone is sinking into the mat. Great. Inhale and exhale here. Now inhale and rotate that head over the other shoulder. Look over that shoulder. Gaze behind you. Next inhale, return your head. Great. And breathe. Now let's lift up that. Extend it all the way up. Make some space here, and then lean over that knee. Nope, just above your ear. Great. Okay. And lean over. Breathe into the space you've created, and also breathe into the right side. Nice. And then go ahead and drop that hand to your right knee. Scoop out your navel, round your back, bring your head down, and just melt. Forward folds are really calming. Okay, come on up, but keep your arms crossed. Good, and let's wrap those arms again. And let's make some circles. Good. And reverse the circles. You guys look great. And come to stillness. Bring your elbows up. Take a baby back bend. And exhale forward, keeping the cross in your arms. Great. Breathe into your back body. Okay. Inhale up. You know what? Bring out your legs, release your arms. Bring out your legs in front of you. You can bring your hands down and just shake out your legs, because I know for Lonnie it was a little tough to be sitting that way for so long. Take your fists, tap on your legs. Right. Okay, great. Well, let's come up to hands and knees on the mat. Sometimes it's helpful to take that blanket and make it flat, right? And put your knees there, because it can be a little harder on your knees. Okay, so this is table. I want you to take a look at where your hands are. They should be directly underneath your shoulders. Pressing down, and take a look at your knees. They should be directly underneath your hips. And now look to see where your feet are. If you look between your legs, you shouldn't really be seeing your feet. They should be directly behind your knees. Okay, so now we're going to start to do cat and cow. So to do cat, we exhale, round the back, bring our chin in, navel way up to the spine. Inhale into cow, arch your back, head up, chest through your arms rather. And exhale, back into cat. Now do these at your own pace. It's warming up the spine. Great. And come to stillness, to a neutral back. Check out your table again. Terrific. What I want you to do is I want you to extend your right leg back, your toes tucked under, and push back into those toes. Nice, perfect one. Wake up the back of that leg. Stretch that out. Okay, now I want you to flatten that foot. Look down at your left arm. Make sure that's directly underneath your shoulder. Press into it. Lift up your right arm. Great. And breathe. And you could stay just like this, or you could lift up that right leg. Flex that foot a lot. Balance here for a second. If you'd like, you can bend it. Bring the heel to your butt. Reach around for your foot. Take a back bend here. If you fall, it's not a big deal. The floor's right there. Okay, now release that leg. Come back into table. Push back, extended child. Bring your knees wide, your toes together. Bring your hips back. Melt forward. Imagine that you can feel my hand at the back of your heart pressing down. Imagine you can feel my hands at your hips pressing down. Great. One more breath here. And let's come back up into table. Check out your alignment again. Great. Now let's bring back our left leg, I believe. Toes tucked under. Push into that foot. Nice. And bring the sole of that foot to flat. Check out your right hand. Is it directly under your shoulder? Good. Push into it and bring up your left arm. Nice. Now that extended arm, really reach it up because you don't want to be dumping into that wrist that's on the floor. Nice. Okay, if you'd like, lift up that extended leg, flex your foot a lot, breathe, balance. Now you could bend the knee, reach around for it if you like. Give yourself a little back bend. Beautiful. Elise, so nice. And release it. And come back down. And push back, extended child. And breathe. Deep breath in, deeper breath out. One more breath. Come back up to table one more time. We're going to do thread the needle here. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring your right arm out to the side. Gaze to look at it. Bring it down and through. You're going to thread the needle behind your left wrist. Bring your head and your shoulder down. Get a nice stretch in your upper back here. Breathe. And on inhale, push into that right hand. Bring your arm out. Follow the hand with your gaze. Great. And return it back to table. Take a breath here. And let's go to the other side. Left arm up. Follow it with your eyes. Great. Bring it down and through. Behind that wrist. Great. Come down on your shoulder. Yep. Extend that other arm in front of you if you'd like. Breathe. Close your eyes. Couple more breaths here. If your right arm is extended, bring it on in. Push down on the palm. Release the other arm. Bring it up and out. Follow it with your eyes. Great. Come back into table. Breath here. And then we're going to come to stand. Now we're going to do something called breath of joy. You can stand up there. You just adjust the camera so you can see. And I'm going to explain it, and then we could all do it together. So what we're going to do is we're going to take in 3 sips of breath like this. Inhale, 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 and then exhale forward and let it out with a sigh. Let's try it again. Inhale. Really let it go on that exhale. One more time. Come on up to stand. Bring one hand over your heart, the other hand over that. Close your eyes. Breathe deep, long breaths and feel. We're alive, we're healthy. Feeling whatever you're feeling. Accept it, let it move through you. Okay, great, guys. We're going to now move to the front of your mat. Hoping you can see Lonnie. Great. And we're going to stand in mountain or Tadasana, and we're going to build that from our feet up. So look down at your feet. Your feet should be parallel and about 2 fists apart. Right? Imagine that your shins are energetically moving towards each other. Okay. Bring your navel into your spine. Allow your sitting bones to get wide. Lift your heart a little bit, and now soften your ribs. Allow your shoulders to come up and back and settle down. Now, bring your head back. Don't lift your chin. You're going to bring your head back. So basically, you're lengthening the back of your neck. Now bring your hands down to the sides of your body, palms forward. And breathe here for a minute. That's Tadasana. Now inhale your arms up. And dive forward into forward fold. If you have something, you want to connect to something, so it could be the floor, it could be books, blocks. Push down into whatever you're connecting with and lift your tailbone up. You can bend your knees a little bit. Breathe deeply. The more you breathe, the more you're going to be able to release. Great. Now bring your hands to your shins. Press them into your shins. Press your shins into your hands and lengthen your back. Look up a little bit. And now forward fold again. Exhale. Great. Now I want you to plant your hands. You can bend your knees here and bring down your right leg. Bring your right leg back. Bend your left knee. You're going to come into a lunge. That back knee is, the toes are folded under. Okay, great. Now you're going to drop that back knee onto the mat or a blanket. What I want you to do is look at that back knee and push it back. So what you want is a stretch in the right side of your hip flexor. So we're going to push this all the way back. Yes. Yes. Push it back a little bit more. That's it. Okay. Now you can lift your hands, rest on your thigh, and push into that knee a little bit. Breathe here. How's everybody doing? Okay. Looking great. Alrighty. Now you're going to bring your right hand down to either the floor or a block or a book. And then you're going to bring your left arm up in a twist. Nice. Inhale and exhale. You'd be looking up at that arm. You could be looking down. You could be looking forward, whatever is going to be comfortable for your neck. Great. Another breath here. Bring that arm down. Step that right foot forward into forward fold. Just bring it up like this. That's it. And come back into forward fold. Yes. Great. Inhale your arms. Inhale to straight. Inhale your arms up. Bring your palms to your heart center. Feel. Pause. Close your eyes. Okay, you're going to inhale your arms up again. Dive forward into forward fold. And we're going to bring the left foot back. Plant your hands. Bring your left foot back. Good. Lower that back knee. Make sure it's pushed back so you're not on the top of the knee. Bring your hands to the top of the thigh. Nice. Push into it. Feeling a stretch in that back leg. Now you're going to bring that left hand down to the mat or block and bring the right arm up for your twist. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, beautiful. Bring that arm down. Bring your right knee back. Separate your knees, bring your toes together, push back, extended child. Deep inhale, deeper exhale. Allow yourself to feel. Okay, guys, come on up. And we're going to come to a seated position with our legs straight out in front of us. You can come up on that blanket, that rolled blanket again, or rolled towel. Do you have one? I want you to put this way and yeah, roll the towel for yourself. Okay, great. Legs straight out in front of you. Nice. Bring your right leg in with your foot flat on the floor. Pull that knee in. Great. Take that foot and cross it over the other leg. And now, excuse me, rights and lefts. You're going to wrap your left arm around that knee. You're going to extend your spine and twist the right. Your right hand's going to be behind your tailbone here. Inhale and exhale here. Nice. You're looking behind you. Come on out of the twist. And bring that foot down inside that thigh now and open it up so your foot is now flat against your inner thigh. Great. Flex the foot of the extended leg a lot. Ground down through your sitting bones. Inhale your arms up. Extend. Come down with a flat, extended back, heart forward. And then just release down. Let your head go. Let everything go. Bring your hands to wherever they fall. Inhale and exhale. Make sure you're keeping the flex in that foot. Good. One more breath here. Nice. Push yourself up. Extend the right leg down. Bring the other leg in. Foot on the floor. Great. And we're going to do that twist again. So take that foot, bring it over the extended leg. Good. Take your right arm and wrap it around your knee. Lengthen through the spine, crown of the head to the sky, and twist. Nice. Beautiful, guys. And the rain is coming down. Keep breathing here. Deep inhale, deeper exhale. All right, coming out of that twist. Bring the sole of that foot back to the inside of the thigh. Open the knee up. Get that foot flat to your inner thigh. Great. Ground down through your sits bones. Inhale your arms up. Extended spine. Come forward. Reaching your heart forward. And then just let everything melt. No tugging, no pulling. Let it go. Make sure that foot of the extended leg is flexed. Breathe into the back of your leg. Allow it to release. One more breath, guys. Now inhale up. And let's extend both legs out in front of us. Flex your feet. Ground down through the sitting bones. Inhale your arms up. Extend. Come forward again, leading with your heart. And when you get there, just relax into it. Let everything go now. One more breath here. Inhale yourself up. And let's lie down on our backs. Come down, come to your back on the mat. You can remove any blanket. Nice. Bend your knees and bring your feet flat on the floor. Now lift up your hips and shift them to the left side of your mat. Bring your knees into your chest. Let them come down to the right side in a twist. Bring your knees down. Good. You could extend your arms in the T position. You could bring your arms up to either side of your ears. You can come up into cactus arms. If it's available to you, lift up your head and turn it on the opposite side from your knees. And breathe. And inhale, bring those knees up. Bring them up to your chest for a minute. Squeeze them in. Nice. You can roll back and forth here. And return your feet to the mat, keeping your knees bent. Lift up your hips and shift them to the other direction. I can't remember what that is. The right side. Lift up your knees, let them fall to the left. And bring your arms out in the T position. You can roll your head away from those knees. Breathe deeply. Check in, see how you're feeling. What are you feeling? What's in your mind? And just accept it. Let it move through you. Okay, come on up, bring those knees into your chest again. Stretching your back. Roll around, you can make little circles, whatever feels good. And then release your legs down, flat on the mat. Release your arms down beside you, sides of the body. Flip your palms up. Let your feet splay out. Legs flat on the floor. Nice. Come into Shavasana. I'm going to play one song here so you guys can relax. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Start to move your fingers and your toes. Stretch in any way that feels good for you right now. Bring your knees into your chest. Hug them in. Roll to your right side. Pause there for a second. Push yourself on up to a seated position. Great. Bring your hands to your heart center. Thanks everybody for joining us this morning. It means a lot to me. Bring your hands up to the space. Bring your eyebrows. Bow with your own heart. I honor the life that you are. Namaste.
Namaste.
I'm going to unmute everybody. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Good job, Mommy.
Hey, Jackie and Lonnie,
Yes.
I just want to thank you for your generosity. This was really amazing.
Oh,
Hi,
good.
everybody.
And
Jackie,
so much
how
so,
many people are here?
I haven't,
and I'm happy.
I'm not sure. Oh, I have 11, but I've got households.
Yeah. Okay.
I love it.
Good job.
You said asshole.
What's that?
Item. Nice to meet everybody. Have a good day.
Thank you,
To you
Lonnie.
guys.
Bye.
Wow.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'll hang up.
Huh?
The music, it was a little, I don't know for everyone, just it was a
Didn't
little,
like it?
it was just fuzzy, we couldn't hear it.
Oh, okay. So do without it altogether, maybe?
Yeah, or like if you want to send it to us and we'll just play it ourselves when Shavasana or something.
That's not a bad idea.
So the sound comes
You
through.
just play something for yourself in Shavasana.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because it was like a little crackly on our end.
All right. Okay.
Hi, Lon.
Thanks for letting me know.
But otherwise, very good.
Thank you.
Carly, I like your hair wrap thing.
Thank you, Kevin. Bye.
It's very cute.
All right. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
Jackie.
Bye. Your phone is ringing.